happy.
What is happening, ladies and gents, and welcome back to Have a Chat with Ray and Stat. I am Ray, and he's back. Stat,
What up, Docos?
what's happening, buddy?
How are you guys? It's cracking.
Good to have you back, mate.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Good to have you, bro.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh?
I missed you,
Been a
man.
while between drinks.
Where you been?
Bro, just been on the DL, man. Been on down low, doing some stuff.
Nice. We've got two guys sitting very awkwardly next to us, so I might as well introduce them. We got Goosey Goose. Welcome back.
I'm good. How you doing?
Didn't ask, but
He did not.
I'm good.
He didn't ask if you're good.
When did I ask?
how I'm doing.
When did I ask?
Someone ask, please.
When did I ask? We're moving on.
And next to you, mate, is the owner of High Performance Health.
Yeah, buddy.
He's
There you go.
not a physiotherapist.
Oops.
It's Emil.
How are you guys?
What
What's going on?
That
Am I meant to be more excited?
That was the most boring introduction ever. How are you,
the
bro?
excitement came in. The excitement came in roasting goose
Yeah, that's fair.
Beautiful.
2 seconds ago. So no, I'm pumped to be here. It's been a while. Ray's been asking me for about 2 years. Yeah. That's how long it took for me.
Listen,
for me to
it's
get
not
on
that he was
Stats
saying
and
no.
NRL podcast as
Hey,
well.
We're talking
I'm
about
not,
slides.
listen,
And
I'm
I
not going to
almost
say this
cancelled
is what,
last minute.
this is not one of those situations where I begged him to come
No,
on.
he didn't.
This is one of
He
those
asked me nicely
situations
2 years ago,
This
and I
wa-
said one day.
And here's the one day.
This is the one day.
Day
after
has come.
cancelling on me about 4 times.
Once.
Okay, sure. Anyway,
four.
speaking of Goose, mate, some news. Goose has been promoted. He's now a series regular, so welcome.
Oh,
First I heard of it. Thank you.
We did tell him before we got
I was
on.
going to say the second time.
Are we
man.
allowed
It
to
was the
clap?
second time you heard of it. Yeah,
Don't let the
well done. Congratulations.
Thank you.
The people like you enough to keep you on the show 24/7.
They voted for me.
bro.
They voted for you, bro.
Oh, I'm
They
good.
Goose,
text-
I got to say, I was pretty excited to see you open the door for me.
Well, anytime.
Yeah,
happy
Emil's
that
face,
you're-
it
yeah,
glue.
But were you more excited
Yeah,
that you couldn't
cool
get out?
Yeah. That door handle.
What is
mate.
this death trap of a door?
Yeah, so ladies and gents, you don't know, but my door handle's broken.
But you can see it.
Oh, you can? Oh, yeah, look, there you go. Yeah, it's broken. So I got locked in
forever.
about 2 weeks ago.
So it looks like we're recording for the next few days.
2 weeks?
Until Smith comes.
We'll struggle to get out, I'll tell you that right now. But yeah, so ladies and gents, how life's working now. Life's different. Have a chat with Ray and Stat is going to be once a month
Praise the Lord.
because Stat is a very busy man
Preach.
and he can't commit to doing this more than once a month.
Man, he did tell us he's going through some stuff.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us what that is on there?
Why not? Why don't you want to tell the internet about your
It's on
personal
the
life?
internet, bro. Let them know your personal
They don't
life.
think about me anyway.
Let
Now
them
I
know,
think-
bro.
I think you're going to have to, bro.
You're gonna have
it's fine,
to.
mate. It's fine,
Yeah, catch
we
out
need
of
to go to
that.
Yeah, it's
Ramadan.
something
Yeah, so
I was going to like make that more of like a thing. We do a podcast in the actual place. You know what I mean? But you ruined it for me.
So Have a Chat is back once a month. Talk to Me is back once a month. So every 2 weeks you get a new episode. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the
Channel
channel.
twice a month?
Sorry?
You say every 2 weeks you get a new episode?
Yeah.
Is that twice a month?
Yeah, but it's not Have a Chat every 2 weeks. It's
Oh, I thought
one
you
talk to-
specifically mentioned Talk to Me every 2
No,
weeks.
no. Every 2 weeks
fine,
they'll
sorry.
get a different episode.
Righto. Well,
Yeah, we good with that?
it's fine. Mate,
Yeah.
do you want to show it, bro?
It's our show, mate. Your name's on the title.
Stop flirting with
Your
me.
face is there.
Both of you.
Your face is
Yeah,
the
has
one.
my name on it. You're right.
Yeah.
I keep forgetting it has my name on it sometimes.
Listen,
What
subscribe.
What have I done coming here?
Emil, tell them to subscribe.
It's just a
Yeah,
secret.
you should subscribe.
All right,
I have subscribed.
Thank you.
I'll subscribe. I'll subscribe. I'll subscribe. I'll subscribe.
You need to fix your Disney songs because the one you picked was not good enough.
Yeah, preach.
You don't like it?
And Robin Williams did not sing that song.
Thank you.
Bro, that ruined
He
me.
didn't sing it
hang on,
because of that.
It's trying to make me look dumb.
because I have subscribed, I got a notification about that video last night,
There you
and
go.
I had to comment. I couldn't believe it.
Well done. Thank
Good
you for
old
that,
Robin
sir.
Williams.
Yeah, subscribe because if you subscribe, YouTube is nicer to us. And yeah, that's about it, really. We're at 175. Get us to 200.
They'll start paying us dollar bills, y'all. Yeah.
We're 175.
Why 175, bro? Michael Prosciutto is doing well on the TikToks and the Reels.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's probably the average weight in this room at the moment.
Right, don't put yourself down like that.
Mate, ladies,
YouTube takes us to America. So
Yeah, you're right.
that's
That's
right.
Obviously.
ladies and gents,
Definitely.
welcome back. It's good to be back. It's good to be beaming into your homes, into your cars, into your phone screens. I really don't know where I'm going with this. I'm very tired. But Emil, talk to us, bro.
I'm just trying to get this water bottle.
Yeah,
with my feet.
why are you being so... that was impressive. You got a water bottle there,
Oh,
by
good,
the
I'll
way.
get this one.
Yeah, okay.
Thanks, guys.
Emil,
Yeah, mate.
What's happening, bro?
Nothing much, mate. I'm a bit tired. I tried cryotherapy for the first time
How was it?
in my life. Have
How
you
many
guys
things
ever
did you
done it?
Cryotherapy.
I've been wanting to do
Is
it for
it
ages.
just like a room of getting-
jumped into this massive machine.
Okay. Sorry, the name's deceiving.
Yeah, you
It
pull your
just-
eyes out?
Yeah, like you cry. That's
Oh,
cryotherapy.
cryotherapy.
Listen, I do
No, there's
cryotherapy a
an
lot.
O in there. It's not cryotherapy.
Oh, cryptotherapy. No.
Oh,
Cryotherapy?
They're
But it
crying,
sounds
right?
sounds
cryotherapy.
Right.
So this cryotherapy place
Epidum
opened just
therapy.
next door to us.
Yeah.
It was absolute cracker. Hey, like
How was it?
so, I was standing in a box that was minus 130 degrees.
Dead set.
It was freezing cold. I thought I was going to die in the first 20 seconds, but then I remembered that I should probably breathe.
So,
Yeah,
do
I
they
was-
give
I
you
was good
gloves
after
and
that.
everything?
Gloves, socks that are pretty much stockings. They go all the way up. They give you shorts and a mask and just a headpiece that goes around your ears. So
How long
your
you
ears
in
don't
it for?
freeze. 3 minutes,
Emil,
mate.
where can I buy one of these boxes? Because
I mean, I probably wouldn't spend that much to buy one.
You know, there's
Maybe
one at
50 to 100
Burwood.
grand.
I'll spend it.
There's one at Burwood. I've been
No,
wanting to
because
buy it.
my parents don't believe in air condition. Last night, I didn't sleep a wink last night. I have all these portable fans. They all burnt out. All of them.
That is the complete opposite to me. So one of the reasons I did cryotherapy today was because I left my air conditioning on all night 2 nights ago, and I woke up. I couldn't move my body because I spent the whole night shivering like this in my sleep, not knowing I was doing that, and I couldn't move my back and neck the next day. And then I played Ostag last night.
Do you know I dream about being cold? I dream about it.
Winter's coming.
Ugh.
You'll
Can I
enjoy
tell
it.
you, I didn't have aircon for 7 years when I lived with my jaddo, my grandfather.
That's ridiculous.
And mate, ever since moving into this new place, the aircon has not been turned off. I just
Yeah.
leave it on.
I'm surprised the aircon actually works in here.
Unbelievable. Oh, well, this doesn't. This room is the only room that doesn't have aircon. So I got this portable thing.
Oh, fair. Yeah,
But,
I
yeah.
got one of them now.
Doesn't work out.
Yeah, they're crap.
Yeah. Anyway, so you did cryo. Is it worth doing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man.
100%.
It's a rush. Do any of you guys have freezing cold showers by any chance?
Yes.
Yeah.
Only.
No, I don't believe you.
Really, you don't do
I
hot
don't
showers?
believe you.
Huh? No, sometimes. Depends. But
So I was
cold
right
is-
by not believing you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just one big liar.
Only was a lie.
No, I like listen.
Only when you said only, you were.
Do you know for a week I tried only cold showers because apparently it makes you lose weight? I can confirm it's a lie. It doesn't work.
You know what helps you lose weight?
What?
You know what helps you lose weight?
exercise
Stop eating.
and
Just stop eating.
I
You know,
can-
you know
I
what?
can
Can I
confirm.
can I just say Paul
no,
Goose?
you should eat.
Can I say
I do
Paul
like
Goose?
seeing you eat. It makes you happy.
Can I say Paul Goose? The guy lost like 20 kilos.
And no
and
one
this guy
noticed.
just rips into it 24/7.
Because, bro, he's still over 110.
Good on
Get
him.
down.
Hey, you lost 20 cuz. He's
Well,
taking
I
it.
was-
You're doing pretty good.
I helped him. I said, I'm proud of you. I love you. And then he started eating again.
Good on
now
him.
I got to
He
be
lost his
mean.
20.
Start losing weight.
The thing is, raised the least of my concerns because I was 130 maybe June last year. Now I'm 114, and no one, like there's a few people, and you know, God bless them, but no one has noticed. No, in fact, my dad, when he sees me come back from the gym, he goes, "What are you going to do at the gym?" He goes, "You're still fat." He goes, "I've never been one day at the gym. Look at me, bigger muscles than you, and look at you, still
That's because he
fat,
spends his whole day chasing around pigeons. So he's healthy.
and just lifting tiles for fun because of
That's
Tyler."
Yeah,
No,
but
I was going to
your
ask
dad's
if you'd
terrifying.
been working out because I couldn't tell. No, you
So
haven't
why do I
lost
put
weight.
in the
You've
effort?
done well. No, you've
Sure.
done well. Keep going.
Keep going, Oz.
But try cryo. It might help.
Listen, I
I,
want
don't-
to.
I didn't read that was one of the benefits.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they could probably sell that to you.
Listen, I want the whole box, and it has nothing to do with losing weight.
Just staying cold.
Just so I can sleep one
That's fair.
night where I'm
That's
not
fair.
melting.
Yeah, yeah. I'll get you one of them. Maybe we should do a GoFundMe page.
Listen, just put it on
Finish
my
that on Instagram.
afterpay.
Why don't we get him one of those meat refrigerators?
Get him a cool room.
A cool room.
Yeah, cool room. Yeah.
Can we turn my room into a cool room?
Yes.
That's the dream.
Yes.
Yes,
Why don't you
yes,
just
no
move
problem.
into Woolies?
Honestly.
Do you know when I worked at the markets, I stayed in the cool room all night, bro.
It's because he was sleeping all night.
Yeah,
That's the
100%.
best.
Oh man,
Yeah.
good stuff.
Anyway, Emil, so you're a smart guy.
Mohom.
You are
Sometimes.
You own a company, ladies and gents. If you're in the Wetherill Park area, High Performance Health. You're not a physiotherapist.
I'm an exercise physiologist.
You're an exercise
but,
physiologist.
our team, I've got a physio clinic. Oh, not a physio clinic, an allied health clinic now. I did start as a physio clinic. So we've got physiotherapists, exercise physiologists, occupational therapists, and a psychologist as well. yeah, just keep moving forward, keep growing, which has been a blessing. But yeah, man, put in some hard work for a couple of years, especially during the pandemic. So it's good to see it do well at the moment. But yeah, it's good fun. Keeps me busy.
What got you into it?
Oh, it was into the business or into the field?
That field in general.
I did my ACL
Nice.
playing OzTag at the age of, 18, 19? I was actually doing I was doing 2 degrees at the time. I was doing civil engineering, which you wouldn't pick, and business as well at 2 different unis. And then did my ACL and just started getting rehab by the physio, and just loved that field. Like, to be honest, I really wanted to do either physio or exercise physiology or exercise and sports science. And so, yeah, that just really sort of pushed me into it when I got injured. So I actually pulled out of uni first semester and moved straight into human movement and sport and exercise science after that. So it's been good. It's rewarding. I like helping people. I like sports. I like movement. So that's why as well I went a bit more into exercise. I went into exercise physiology instead of physiotherapy. So all of our treatment methods are through movement, through exercise. So there's no hands-on.
Okay.
Whereas with the physiotherapist, there's a lot more hands-on.
Yep.
But yeah, I love it. It's really rewarding, to be honest. And at the moment, I work a little bit more with younger people with disabilities. So
The NDIS program.
with the NDIS,
Brilliant.
which has been the most rewarding, to be honest. So, I mean, been in the field now for 9.5 years, and so I've not so much changed what I've done. I used to do a bit of everything. So I used to treat chronic conditions as well as like musculoskeletal conditions. So people in pain, like back pain, lower back pain, arthritis, all that sort of stuff. But it got a little bit boring and repetitive. And so what I realized was I found that I could help the most. The people I could help the most were people with disabilities. And so I've just got some awesome memories of some younger kids that I started helping out who couldn't even stand up off their chair. And so seeing people do that and improve and walk and run and do stuff that they weren't able to do and people have told them they can't do.
That's mad.
Yeah, it's awesome, man.
That's
it's so
mad,
rewarding. Bro. So whereas when I was working with I'd worked with some athletes before, and you've got this ceiling effect where you can really go from here to here with athletes. There's only so much you can improve them. Whereas when you're working with people with either chronic conditions or elderly people or people with disabilities, man, there's so much room for improvement, and it's awesome when you get there and you grow together as well, because you start achieving these goals together and you're both really happy. And so, yeah, absolutely love it.
That's mad, bro. So where are you guys located? Let the people know.
We're in Greenway Plaza in Wetherill Park. So it's a good little complex. We've got 4 gyms in there now. So there's UFC, Fernwood, Air Locker, and Anytime Fitness.
Brilliant.
So yeah, we work pretty closely with all of them. But it's been awesome.
So you guys are on all the socials as well?
On all the socials, so High Performance Health, on Facebook and Instagram. We've got TikTok.
Nice.
I'm not the best with it.
Nice.
I still can't work out this algorithm of what hits, what
Bro,
doesn't.
it's ridiculous. We just got shadow banned.
Did ya?
Yeah.
How? He's singing, I reckon.
Bro, like
gotta be
randomly, like I looked it up as well, and TikTok doesn't know how their algorithm does it, but sometimes it would just randomly stop you. So we're shadow banned. Apparently, last 2 to 3 weeks. But we went, bro. We went from.
What do you mean by shadow ban?
So what shadow ban means?
Your algorithm has been destroyed.
It stops. Yeah,
and
it
you're
stops
only getting
shooting out
3 or 4 views.
It stops shooting out your videos. We went from 1900, 1400, 1100 down to 200, and our latest one 74.
Maybe it's just the content. No,
Maybe the content's rubbish. 100%.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Listen, if the content was rubbish, I'd give it to you.
it's crack.
But
I love
Mickey's
the
doing
content,
all
to be
right.
honest.
And on YouTube, bro, that's where it's at. Mate, every one of those videos over 1,000.
There you go.
Some are at 2,000, and we
That's
get a
brilliant.
subscriber for every video. So thank you.
Do you find, like, do you with your YouTube, so I don't upload anything to YouTube, but do you look at where people are watching from?
Yeah.
What's the most random country that you've had a viewer from?
Uruguay.
Really?
Yeah.
Uruguay?
I
Yeah.
love Uruguay, bro. Suarez is from there. Darwin News is from there.
Yeah, Suarez.
But actually, our most random wasn't even from YouTube. It was from our podcast streams. Stat, do you remember the country? Remember
You get a
when
lot of random ones because
we get Japan?
with my podcast.
I love
it's about the
Japan,
same.
bro.
Yeah,
You
same
get
with
like Uzbekistan,
I remember.
India,
Yeah,
Turkey.
yeah.
You get randoms, bro.
I remember that.
Trinidad Tobago.
you. Let me see
Alright,
stats.
Maybe it was Brian Lara.
Imagine.
We getting
Who's
stats
taking
for
it
these.
easy?
He's watching from Maddie's
Maddie
house.
sent him the link. It was meant to be the WhatsApp link to invite him to the group.
And he couldn't do that.
But he
He said
couldn't
my podcast is there.
All right. So ready for this? For locations for our podcast streams, we've got Frankfurt, Hesse. So that, bro, Germany loves us.
So random.
Yeah, very
Oh,
random.
bro,
Ireland, Algeria,
that's
India.
very random.
Algeria is very
Maryland's. That's it.
Yeah, but our two biggest countries are obviously North America and Australia.
fantastic.
Well done.
Good
Keep
work.
subscribing. Thank you, guys.
It's brilliant.
That's
about it.
So I'm just looking at mine now.
Mm-hmm.
You just get you get the most random of places that just download. I'm trying to find it. It's been a while since I've logged in. Give me a sec. I'll get a few now. So stats.
This is great content.
So
right here.
we all know what's
I
on
love it. No,
TikTok.
but it's good to
So-
know the background of
it's crazy, guys. There's a lot of work that goes into it.
100%.
There's a lot of editing and a lot of pain. And for some reason, you know what? I'm gonna get angry. You gronks. 44% of you are subscribed. The other 66 are not. Just press the button. It's not that hard. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I got upset.
You should tell them to
Before you
subscribe
say
one
that-
more time.
Subscribe,
Maybe-
please. Just
Maybe
subscribe.
you're asking them to subscribe.
Maybe I'm
too
subscribed
often.
to it.
Maybe like put the little bubble.
Do you not
Maybe-
watch any of
maybe-
our episodes? It's
maybe
there
you
every
should-
single
No,
episode.
but every time you say subscribe, it should be there.
Maybe you
Subscribe.
should- maybe you
You've
should
said
do
it
that.
30
Subscribe.
times already. Just
Subscribe. We're just
exactly.
gonna keep, yeah.
Maybe you
Just
should
so
do,
you know,
You're
yeah,
editing,
put that
bro.
bubble
Yeah,
straight
yeah,
away.
yeah.
Maybe stop
100%.
interrupting me. I said maybe you should 45 times.
You still do those.
I was saying maybe Ray should try cryotherapy without the O.
You know what I don't
Trust me, I
get?
do a lot of cry.
We all know
Is it-
what's on TikTok, and it's all harakat. I don't need to get into it. It's all
rubbish.
these
It's all
inappropriate garbage, and they shadow banned this guy. The other stuff, by all means, go wild.
Bro, the only thing that pops up on my TikTok are random theories on how the pyramids were built.
That's
Yeah,
very
we-
good.
we-
We,
we-
can talk about
We're
that
getting
because I
into
love
this. We're
that.
getting into this now.
But can I say
Okay, hold on.
Before we
Get
get
into it later. It doesn't
we have to hear
bother
what
me.
Stas to say?
I've been trying to talk for like an hour and a half. But anyway,
Are you still going with that?
I still do
I
that.
thought you named the two countries that are watching. The two viewers.
Well, look, I just found Vietnam, Malaysia, Switzerland,
That's random.
Mexico, Tanzania.
Tanzania. That's a
gotta be the
random
most
one.
random.
Yeah.
That's random, bro.
Turkey, where you're from?
It was just me. I changed my VPN. That's my contribution to the show.
Oh my
That's
god.
good. But yeah, TikTok's random, bro. It's very
It is,
weird.
bro. I've literally, bro. What's crazy is you put up some amazing content. I've put this really inspirational video, bro. It honestly took me like 4 or 5 hours. I'm really not good at this stuff. I find
Yeah.
doing socials very
Yeah.
tedious.
Was
So
it the
you
drummer
got-
falling down at the wedding?
No, it wasn't that. That was crack up. Bro, that got me like 4 million views on my personal one. I
far
wish I
out.
put that on my work one. So many people would have watched all the other good videos. Anyway, so I did this awesome video, bro. It took me like 4 or 5 hours to edit this thing. It took me ages. One of our patients, Ethan, who's got the prosthetic leg, he just made the New South Wales team again for basketball, wheelchair basketball.
Whoa.
It's awesome. Yeah, yeah. And I just put this really motivational video with this talk behind it. You know, those motivational...
And showing him and all that. Yeah, mad.
showing him with
Yeah,
all these
brilliant.
exercises and him pushing through. Bro, we got like 20 views. I was devastated.
Far
and then I put the dumbest videos on.
Yeah.
That took me 2.5 seconds to make, and you'll get like 5,000 views.
Honestly, that's exactly what got me pushing this year. Because
Yeah.
like last year, I didn't really care for the social stuff. It does my head in. Like we post every week, but again, nothing. So that's when I started talking to Mick. I was like, bro, I got to figure this stuff out because we're like, some of the interviews that we've got going on, bro, they're quality stuff.
Yeah,
we
yeah.
had Pastor Hester.
I know.
Like that's full on. And no one was seeing this stuff. And I was like, Mick, we've got to change this up. And it's starting to work, but I hate it, bro.
Yeah, I know.
I hate it when you got good quality
You just
stuff
can't
and you
tell.
just don't know.
I can't pick it, bro. Like on Instagram, that video did well.
Yeah.
But then on TikTok, honestly, nothing. And I don't know if there's a thing with like if you've got writing on there that like
It's
gives
just
you less
different
viewers
stuff,
or
bro.
something.
It's
I don't
full
even know.
every
bro.
YouTuber says though, it's the most random video that hits.
Yeah.
And once that video hits, you're good. But it's just about finding that video.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
True.
Anyway, these pyramids.
Mate, I don't know.
You're into your conspiracy theories, eh?
I love conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
I love looking. Yep. There is absolutely no way.
Go.
There is no way you idiots have these hats.
You were saying?
They're fantastic.
Your conspiracies.
The heat is
I
radiating
don't.
through my skull.
I don't.
It's
I
so
don't-
hot in this.
I don't.
It's so hot.
Maybe we should put a little air conditioner in Goose's hat.
This is the coolest I've been in years.
Why doesn't Joe? Oh, yeah, on the camera. Sorry,
Yeah.
mate.
Conspiracies. Go.
I don't necessarily believe all of them, but I just like looking at both sides, and there's always extremes. Please put that back on.
The guest asked, bro. You have to.
I said it nicely too.
Oh, actually, we actually put it back on.
Alright, how do you guys feel about random conspiracies?
I love
Like,
them. I think most of them are fried, but I love them.
Well,
But I also think, sorry,
yeah,
I
right.
also think nothing is as it seems.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I don't
100%.
think anything is black and white.
Yep, I definitely agree with that. I don't like. I don't watch the news anymore because I think there's a lot of garbage.
I don't have the news. I don't watch the news because I don't have TV.
Yeah,
Sorry, don't
I've
have
got
the
a TV.
cable
I just-
connected.
Yeah, I've only got.
I just
Netflix
use
and Stan.
KO.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. I can't remember the last time I actually watched a TV show without falling asleep. Because work finishes so late for me. Can you put this hat on your head?
it's that it's
Show
very
respect.
important. We have these
Yeah, show
aluminium
respect.
foil on our heads
Because then they
Yeah, I
can't.
think,
They can't hear
It's,
us.
it stops the government and aliens
100%, and
from
5G.
reading our minds and controlling us.
You had me
You
at
got the
aliens.
vaccine. You've got 5G now.
You're a walking
That's it,
tower.
yeah, yeah.
We had to say it was
That
aliens.
just
That
got
was-
us.
that was
That
one of
just
my
got us
favourite
banned.
ones.
That just got us banned. That comment right there,
bro.
yeah,
That was one of my favourite ones. Though.
The 5G one?
5G, bro. The whole
Yeah,
thing
what's
was
my
lockdown
favorite?
was 5G.
One of my favorites right now is the pigeon one. How they're actually government drones.
bro.
Government spies.
they're
You seen
100%.
that?
But I've
can I
eaten a
say,
pigeon before.
Have you ever seen a baby pigeon?
No,
I haven't either.
I've got to think that's got something to do with how they grow.
They're born adults.
Shut your lips.
Maybe they're in the nest. I
Can
don't know.
someone find it? Like, where do they hide for 2 years until they become adults?
2 years, bro. It
I
takes
don't know.
animals 2 days to
Bro,
grow.
Do I look like a pigeon scientist?
Oh wow, this is why I've never seen them. They are ugly, man.
Yeah, bro.
Okay.
That's
why-
terrifying.
They look Assyrian. Disclaimer: I'm Assyrian.
That doesn't look real.
It's the schnoz. The schnoz.
That's
not real.
terrifying, bro.
But,
That's scary. I can't stop
yeah.
looking at them.
Oh, you know what? I've seen dead pigeons at school. They fall out of trees. Not pigeons, baby pigeons.
No, they're drop bears.
What's your favorite conspiracy theory at the moment?
That I believe in or that I don't.
Either.
I think that I don't is the flat Earth.
Oh yeah.
That's got to be.
That one was
They pop up
crazy.
everywhere.
It just came out of nowhere. That one.
Oh, bro, they
Again.
pop up everywhere.
Well, they're the same people that
And then
believe.
they went from like the Earth is flat to the Earth is a disc. So, and the government's got like
What tracks are on the disc?
there's a million. Apparently, the government's got these millions of. Oh, they spend millions of dollars every day to update the images of the Earth to fake it. To Photoshop it.
Like we're in Truman
Oh,
Show
bro,
or something.
I'll tell you what.
I've heard it all.
Do you blame them when there's been reports about the moon landing being fake and you see videos of them faking the footage and so on? I'm not
But-
saying
No,
it's
see,
fake. I'm
stuff
just
like
saying.
that.
No,
I
but
get-
that's different. That's different, right? So because back then you essentially had a power race between Russia
Yeah.
and America. So whoever got to the moon first was known as the most intelligent country with the most power, the most advanced technology. You know, I think realistically, none of them got there.
I reckon China would have got there first.
I don't think they've ever tried, to be honest.
China?
Have they tried? I don't think they've tried to get to
I
the
think
moon.
they're focusing more on world domination than
Yeah.
going to the moon.
Mate,
Yeah, they've got their
Straight out.
TikTok algorithm, right?
They,
That's for
bro,
sure.
Let me-
they're the ones that
if
started.
they're not going to
Yeah.
get it through war and hacking and military power, they'll get it through population.
Bro, they get it through TikTok.
Yeah.
They control
They're just
all of our kids with
Yeah,
TikTok. They control me and Stat with TikTok.
They don't control me, bro.
China and TikTok?
You're not on TikTok
they
every
do,
day of
eh?
your life?
Yeah.
No.
Not anymore?
Nah, bro.
Nah, my brook, bro. You
Yeah,
got
I
out
I
of it.
believe you.
I actually moved on.
Show me.
Really?
I have the app. I have it on.
Yeah, he's got the app.
And you know why? Because I changed phones and my algorithm changed. So I need like to get all my. The only stuff I was on it was like Family Guy.
Do you ever-
And sports stuff.
That's
It's the
That's
best.
my
Do
Instagram.
you ever,
Yeah, that's
do you
what
ever
it
sit
is.
on TikTok and you're just swiping, hoping that the algorithm fixes itself?
Now it's
until you get
Practical
to a
Jokers.
Yeah.
video? Oh,
So I'm
really? It's
loving
back to
again.
that?
Yeah, bro. What a show.
Now it's showing me clips from from TV shows I've got no interest in.
You know what I love to do? I love looking at people's Instagrams, like
Mm.
opening it on their phones and then going through the explore and see what they actually look
You're
like.
a creep.
No, just give me a
You know what? Yeah, go right now. Go right now.
I'm scared.
See, what's
Bro,
interesting?
mine is literally just motivational videos
See,
and rugby league and tennis.
what's funny
That's
is
it.
mine right now is all the sidemen and wrestling.
Sidemen,
Yeah,
they're cracker.
they're cracker.
they're good,
It's the
bro.
sidemen and
I
wrestling.
love them. They're
What's
fantastic.
yours?
Bro, honestly, I'm scared to see because I don't look at this stuff. You see, this is disgusting.
It's probably Family Guy.
No, hold
It's
up.
probably Family Guy from all the Family Guy videos you send me.
There's
which I
Pokemon.
love.
Pokemon, wrestling,
Yeah.
and the
I've already seen them. He
manga
sees
and
that
all
I've
that
liked
stuff.
them, and he still sends them to
Yeah,
me. Yeah.
Yeah, random.
Random. Yeah, it's fantastic.
Have you guys heard of the conspiracy theory that Helen Keller isn't real?
Who's Helen Keller?
Who's Helen Keller?
You've never heard of it? Am I saying her name right? I am.
Them?
And them?
She
It's not
sounds
them.
right.
It's a lady.
So I was gonna say.
That's
And
what I
I'm pretty
said.
sure she
You
was
said them. You
blind.
said, have you heard of them?
Her.
She was blind.
Yeah. She was blind and deaf. She
That's
was.
right.
She got an illness when she was young, blind and deaf. She went to Harvard. She graduated. She wrote 12 or 14 books and many essays. She flew an aeroplane, and she knocked out her teacher as well.
Maybe
Well,
she flew the
good or not?
MH370.
Oh wow, Emil.
That's why it
Emil.
disappeared.
This lady, this lady is blind and deaf. Learn how to talk. Learn how to write.
That time down.
No, that's staying in it. That's staying in it.
This lady, blind and deaf, learn how to talk. Learn how to write. Write 12, 14 books. I got all my senses and I can't read a book, let alone write 12 to 14 books.
Oh, did you hear about Madeline McCann?
Oh yeah.
Bro, I saw the video
Did you
yesterday.
see
Madeline McCann,
She's
you done it
in
again?
Yeah.
Poland, apparently.
Bro,
Bro, the
apparently,
random chick.
yeah, bro,
come
she's got
on,
a baby.
bro.
You're telling me
But-
she's not her? I think
not
she's
her.
her.
Did you see the little
Yeah,
mark in her
yeah, yeah,
eye?
no, I
that's,
think-
that's it for me.
Yeah.
It's not her.
It's not. She's 2 years
Put a
older.
text her in her eye
She's
and
2
go,
ye's
"I'm
older.
Madeline McCann."
She's 2 years older than what she's
Yeah, I
meant
was
to
gonna
be.
say, she's 2 years
apparently.
older.
How do you know that?
But how do
Who
you
did
know?
the
That's the
biological
thing.
test?
They're doing the test.
It was good.
So they're doing
Put
the
the house
test.
and I don't know what he's searching. He just
Apparently, the parents are keen on figuring it out, so they're doing the test. Apparently,
mad.
this girl was abused as a kid as well by the relative
It's
of
not
the
her.
guy.
So was I, and I'm the Madeline McCann.
You know, I was bullied my whole life.
Put that time down. No, my parents didn't abuse me.
Can I say I was bullied my whole life, and it was all by my parents, all of it.
What's that got to do with this?
It was what?
What's that
got to do with
Maybe
this?
you're Madeline
You
McCann.
said abused.
Maybe you're Madeline McCann.
Bro,
I don't know who that is.
but I tripped.
You still
You
get
don't know the
abused
story
now.
of the girl that went missing at like 6?
How do you know?
oh,
who
the one,
Madeline McCann is?
the
Have you
dingo,
heard, like, all the jokes?
the dingoes got her.
All the jokes, but that's so good.
Isn't it that one? The dingoes got her. Oh, that's Australia.
No.
Yeah, the dingoes got my baby. Yeah,
Have you
that
seen
one. Yeah,
Yeah, I've seen it, but not her.
that's not her.
I love that one.
Apparently,
many
a
kids
dingo
go
stole
missing in this
another
world?
baby a year or two ago.
Wouldn't surprise me. Those dingoes take everything. Bro, I can't turn my back without my dog taking a sock. The dingoes.
So
will
they
take
haven't
baby.
found that Maddie girl.
Apparently,
Wow,
this
you've got a nickname
21-year-old
for
is
her
her.
now.
Apparently,
You didn't know who she was 10 seconds
Apparent-
ago.
Madeline.
Madeline, yeah,
Now he's like flirting with her. Wait, straight away. So flirting with the
apparently,
name.
this 21-year-old is her. We're finding out in the next few days whether or not.
It's a
she-
waste of time. It's not
Why is
her.
it a waste
it's
of time?
not. It's fantastic.
Bro, it's
Bro,
phenomenal.
the drama is fantastic.
The
I love it.
bro, the
What else
Haddock.
do I have in my day
The
in the
machete.
morning at 7 a.m.? I would love to just read.
You know what excites me about it.
I love reading other people's dramas,
That
not
is
No,
mine.
this is what excites me about it, Emil. Is even if she's not her, you know there's a Netflix doco coming out about her.
Yeah, 100%.
I can't wait.
Maybe it's Netflix just giving this actress,
Sometime.
like,
Yeah.
some time.
I've
Have
gotta
you
say,
seen
I'm not
Breakpoint?
part of
I'm
it.
not
Have you
sold.
seen Breakpoint yet?
No, oh, bro. I watched,
Bro.
like...
Breakpoint where they jump out
I
of
watched
the
10
plane.
minutes of it, and I
The
saw...
doco?
Yeah, it was
Breaking
all
Point.
about Nick Kyrgios.
No, that's only episode 1. Go to episode 2. Stuff him.
Yeah, fair. Look, I don't mind.
Bro,
But, bro,
I
I
really
don't
liked
watch-
his
I don't
doco.
watch- I
I
don't
really
have much
liked
time to
I
watch
really
TV.
liked Kyrgios' doco. But
fair.
I like him a little bit more than most people.
Yeah, I don't know. There's days I like him, days I don't.
Curious?
Yeah.
I agree with Peter. If he was better, do whatever you want. Like if he had a couple of Grand Slams.
Listen,
under his
for me,
belt-
I don't care that he's a jerk to the journalists and to whatever.
It's actually entertaining.
I don't. Yeah,
Yeah.
or that he slams his rackets, swears. I don't care about any of that stuff, bro. That's not my problem. The problem is when he starts going off at like random people in the crowd or
Yeah,
the ball boys.
yeah, that's fair.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
That's-
no,
that's
I
the
agree
only
with
thing.
you. I agree.
Everything
with you.
else, I don't care what you do, bro. If
No,
you
no,
get
I
angry
agree with you.
during the game, bro, break 100 rackets if you want.
That's passion.
But it's yeah,
Yeah, that's
it
passion.
is.
No,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
But oh mate, he's a freak.
That
He's a
Doco's
weapon.
phenomenal,
He's a
man.
great player. Great player.
Great player.
He's a great player because he does it as a hobby. Like he's not
Yeah.
even trying half the time, which is annoying.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Imagine if he actually put it.
Well, he said that in an
more
interview
time.
recently.
I think he did in the
last year. That's
That's
how
why
he
he
got to
started getting
Wimbledon.
good
That's how he got to
results.
Wimbledon.
Yeah, I think his missus really pushed him though, which is good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hopefully he does some. I'd love to see him win a Grand Slam.
Yeah,
I'd
same.
love to see him do something.
same because at the moment he's in the category of like Joe Wilfred Songa, Gal Monfils,
Yeah.
who are these freakish players that just never
Never
won
won a Grand
anything.
Slam,
Yeah,
He's at 20 right now.
yeah,
Yeah, he's at 20. So I'd love to see him make it to the top.
yeah, yeah. Same.
He's just
So-
a,
Well,
he's
for
a
someone who's
great,
not trying,
different. It's-
for someone
yeah,
who's
yeah.
not trying to be world number 20,
It's different.
what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
it's
bro.
crazy,
It's
bro.
nuts.
And he would have been higher if the Wimbledon points counted last year. But
That's right.
Wimbledon points didn't count
Why?
because they banned Russian players.
Oh, you're
So
kidding.
Wimbledon in return said to the ATP, because it wasn't Wimbledon's decision. Wimbledon said in return, or maybe the other way around, that none of the points count
interesting.
for the Wimbledon tournament.
Well, I think Breakpoint is going to be talking about the Djokovic situation as well.
yeah,
So I'm really keen to see that part.
yeah,
of it.
that'll be cool.
That'd be interesting.
How about Joker coming in by the Joker? He came in,
He
just
smashed it.
demoralised it.
Can't stand that bloke.
I know, but he just demoralised
He's
it.
a freak.
I love
He's
him.
a wall.
He's
He's my
He's a
favorite.
wall.
Yeah, it's
No,
it.
I find he's very clinical. He's a robot. He's a machine.
Yeah.
It's fantastic, but it's like playing against the computer in a PlayStation game
Yeah.
at the hardest
He's
level.
just so
and you
methodical.
yeah. For me, I don't get excited watching him play.
Federer was different.
Oh yeah.
Would you say Federer's the GOAT? I was
Look,
thinking about this
I
today.
think I'm biased. I still would say that not based on the stats.
No.
Based on how he plays, I don't think any single player could take on Federer on his day.
I think he's like Jordan.
Yeah,
In
Jordan
that
to me is
regard.
the greatest
Like
athlete of all
Jordan
time.
might not be the best statistically, and
Mm.
we're seeing that with LeBron just passing his record, but no one played the game like him. I
Yeah.
think that's the difference.
I think the legacy speaks for itself. I think when you're always comparing Federer in there, and I think that's such a major thing. But I think it's the way he did it. I think the greatest athletes of all time in any sport make it look really easy. Make it look very, very easy. It look like they've got an extra second to play with when they play.
It's crazy.
Which is unbelievable.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of stat, how'd the
Go.
preseason go, bro?
Yeah, good man. Had a lot of tough sessions out there on the field, but
You've been with Goose.
you know what I mean.
Yeah, how did it
Preseason.
go? What do you call it? Seagulls won. They won the points system.
Ah,
and
the
all that stuff,
preseason challenge, yeah.
which was
Seagulls.
I'm still not a fan of, but
It's just they have to play 2 trials and they made a comp out of it. I don't see the big deal. NRL players can
Yeah,
just think
I-
about it.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, it's whatever.
They're
There's
kicking
there's
up a
just now
stink
an
about
extra incentive
everything,
because the
bro.
NRL have a lot of money now.
they're kicking up a big stink about everything. These NRL players, bro. They got that whole cap situation.
To be honest, I think, look, I think they have every right to because
Yes.
they make the NRL makes so much money off them, and when you look
Do
at
they
it as a
though?
percentage, yeah, they do. When you look at it as a percentage of I was reading an article a little while back, compared to other sports, their cap, each player gets a lot less given to them compared to the revenue they bring in.
Okay,
Compared to
so
other
that's
sports.
all right. That's where my question's coming in. Then, how are we making that much money as a sport? Because it doesn't look like it. Like you look at it compared to other sports around the world, we still look like we're amateur.
TV.
TV rights.
Yeah,
It's the TV
It's
rights.
TV rights.
That's
it's,
it?
So
the,
many people watch it, bro.
it's the near $1 billion deals. It's
yeah.
Origin overseas when you get to program overseas. It's
Bro.
there was a period last year where games were being broadcasted in America and Canada while there was no NFL. Do you know the crazy amount of response we got from overseas watching our game when they had nothing going on? Hockey was done, NFL was done, basketball was done. That off season they tuned into NRL.
Yeah, I still think we could have done better in that period.
Yeah,
we were the first sport back.
We could have
and
done
we played
so
in that
much
bubble
better, bro.
for how long?
Yeah.
And no other place in the world was playing any sports other than like these random countries that didn't believe in COVID.
Yeah.
We were the first. Yeah, we were the first ones back, and we should have really capitalized on that.
Yeah, I agree.
Like
We're not
Americans
smart.
would
We are
absolutely
not
love our
smart as a
sport.
country.
No, we put it on some random channel in America.
Yeah,
We
don't
should
put
have
it on
done
mains.
everything possible to
ESPN.
negotiate with the biggest guys.
Cousin-
to put it on there.
CBS owns Channel 10.
Do they really?
Yes. How
There you
did
go.
we not
That's why Channel
negotiate
10
with them?
sucks.
Well, how did we not
We
negotiate?
did negotiate with Channel 10 and 7.
No, not Channel 10, but
CBS.
with
CBS,
CBS
sorry.
to put on CBS in the States.
That's what blows
Just
my
on
mind.
anything that's got more than.
But I've
25
always
million
said
people in the
Australia
country.
is not smart when it comes to these things, bro.
Yeah.
Like that whole KSI Logan Paul situation at Woolies, they shut them down.
Oh, what happened there?
Bro, they were bringing their drink over to like do the whole promotion here. And then Woolies was going to do a meet and greet with them. And when they did these meet and greets overseas, 2,000, 3,000 people would rock up. And it was expected the same thing here. So instead of saying, welcome, bring us the eyes, bring us the global attention, Woolies says, no, we're cancelling it. So they cancelled it in Perth, they cancelled it in Sydney. And so they pulled their drinks from their stores. They said, stuff here, we'll send it to Coles.
Wow.
Bro, we just don't, I always say, we do not like money as a country unless we're taking it from our people.
Yeah, 100%.
Now I'm getting political. Anyway, preseason.
Yeah, back onto it. So
How much money should we be taking off our people? Let's get political.
Listen, let's get tax worthy.
we're not getting tax worthy. Okay, that's fine.
0%.
No, look, this preseason, although it's been a lot shorter considering the World Cup and everything else, I've got to say I've never been more excited for footy to come back.
Yeah.
I've got to be honest, even though it was a shorter preseason, there's just so much happening.
Do you think this is the
Always.
most competitive year so far? Like looking at on paper, looking at the teams, I don't know if there's a team that is just rubbish.
Oh no, there is. On paper,
Not-
the St.
but
George
not-
Illawarra Dragons have
Okay,
to be
sorry,
on paper
sorry. What I
the
meant-
worst
When you
team.
put that team up, or maybe did I put the
Yeah,
team
you put
up?
the team
yeah. I looked
Sorry.
at that team and I
Last
thought
year
that
we
is
had
the
about
worst.
3 or 4 teams like that though. Right? That's what I mean. Like this year it feels like
True, the worst teams
That's what I'm
this
saying.
year have recruited well.
Yeah.
Tigers?
Tigers,
really bad
Dogs.
last year. Tigers were really bad last
Tigers were
year.
wooden spooners, and
So-
they recruited, bro.
Broncos are doing a lot
Unbelievable.
better.
Yeah, I know.
Hey,
And we were at
Broncos
the
are
bottom
doing
2
so
years
much
ago,
better.
and then we recruited well.
That's all it is.
Dolphins are looking okay.
I
Dol-
think they'll be all right. They'll take
some
while
time.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying 11.
Yeah, I
I think that's a bit high. If I'm going to
11,
be honest.
no, I
12,
reckon they'll be higher.
I reckon 11, 12.
With
With
behind the
Bennett,
11.
bro, give them
Wayne
7
Bennett.
rounds with Wayne
Yeah.
Bennett.
The thing with me,
100%.
the thing is with me,
But the depth is bad.
depth is shocking, but as well, I'd give it maybe 11 rounds.
Yeah, true.
Bro, we need, as the Dogs, right? We've recruited pretty well. We need 8 to 10 rounds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, we versed the Canberra side where we played solid. We started well. We had them on the back foot the entire game. And then when we took off our players in that first game, we obviously let them back in. That's all our juniors playing. The game against the Sharks, bro, that team has not changed. From
Yeah.
last year to this year, they only lost Tolman and Fafita and gained Kafusi.
yeah,
So we come up with a new spine, new players in the spine. You got Reid Marnie and Hayes Perham playing in 1 and 9. You got Flanagan who's pulled in a full preseason. Everyone's been going on that he's rubbish and that. Fair enough, but last year he had no preseason under Barrett.
yeah.
This year he's got no excuse with a full preseason under Serraldo, building those combinations. I see us. We won't make top 8, but we'll finish between. I think 10th. Dogs will get.
I
10th.
reckon 9th.
But the thing is on that though, like you look at the Dolphins, like Emil, like you're saying, bro, the depth is diabolical. Obviously, because
Yeah,
it's
I
their
think
first year
your
start.
depth is
First
pretty
year.
bad too. That's
But our
the
depth is not great either.
thing. Yeah,
Who do we have? Like
Yeah, we've got
our
none.
backup halves are beyond the Odo, who's got an ACL injury to around 24
yeah.
because he did it so late in the cup finals. Josh Reynolds, who at best is only good for 20 minutes a game, with his injury track
Yeah,
record
this-
and everything
yeah, now,
else.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, we've got Khalid Rajab, but he's only on a train and trial. He won't be able to be used before round 11. We didn't give him a full-time contract. So there isn't proper depth in our halves. Fullback. We've got no fullback.
Yeah,
There's no depth there.
I think Perham's decent.
And like
But
I said, needs time.
he needs
A lot of
he
time.
needs years, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
he
He's
needs
20
a
years
lot
old.
of time.
20, 21. He's
young.
not... And that's the thing. So right now, everyone's got all these high hopes on the Dogs. Everyone's like, oh, Dogs will win 8. Calm down. Let's be a bit realistic.
Yeah.
Our spine's new. Yeah, we got a lot of grunt in our forwards, but there's so many question marks around our 7 and 1. Even like I'm talking about Flanagan, like him having a full preseason. We're not talking like he's going to be a superstar. He's going to change the world. But He's got no excuses, but I don't see him being there longer than. And then we've got Carl Oluwapu from you guys, who we saw, the 19-year-old.
Oh yeah,
He's other talent, but again,
he's nowhere near ready.
he's nowhere near ready. He's 19 years old.
He's never played. He didn't even play Queensland Cup.
Yeah, but we've signed him on.
He played
he's
the
recorded.
equivalent of is it Jersey flag or SG ball, like
Yeah.
18s.
Maybe yeah.
That's what he's played in Queensland.
So there's a lot of question marks about our recruitment in that sort of area. So I don't see us finishing higher than 10th, maybe 11th if we're lucky.
Yeah.
Based on that, you got the Dolphins. You know, you got the Tigers who had a mad resurgence of their recruitment, bro. Clemmer.
Yeah, but can
Abby.
Tigers do something?
I really hope
Yeah.
I
they
just
suck.
don't think they can.
I really hope they suck.
Listen, their
That's
concerns
paranoid.
for me are their backline.
Just for Will. Will, do you hear that? That's for you.
Will.
I really hope your team sucks. No.
I just
Mr.
don't like,
Tiger Town himself.
Listen,
I don't
for
like
me-
Charlie Staines.
For me, that's para.
For me,
yeah, I hope Para sucks too.
Listen,
sucked in
para
para.
lost the grand final.
but for me, the Tigers, their concern for me is their depth in the backs.
yeah,
That's my concern.
yeah.
You know, every club has a concern. Para lost almost every good player they have there. You know, I generally, I don't think they'll get terrible, but that opportunity to win the grand final last year was their only shot.
Yeah,
Was
I
their
thi-
best.
that is
It
100%.
was their only shot.
Yeah, the
And
team's
you know
worse-
what?
lot worse this
The
year.
team was what worse this year.
The forward pack is
Yeah,
That
and
was
now
it.
you consider,
their bench is pretty poor.
yeah, you consider now the injuries they've got. You know, Dury did his ankle, second row.
Is Moses back?
Moses never left. Like, as in he never
Yeah,
was
like
never
is he?
injured.
Is he?
Yeah,
no,
yeah.
is he staying like with the
Yeah, he's
contract
staying, yeah.
extension?
He's re-signing with Tigers. I'm sorry, with Eels.
Listen,
4
the
year,
Eels
1.25
deserve-
mil. It was confirmed months ago, but they just flirted with it, and that was
Yeah.
confirmed 3 months ago.
The Eels
I
deserve
just think it took him for a
every
ride to get more money.
Yeah, 100%, and
Yeah,
he got
of
the more
course he
money.
Yeah.
Yeah,
smart.
it's a laugh.
But the Eels deserve everything they get. You guys are rubbish. I hate you as a club. I hate you as a team.
But then you look at a club like the Knights. You know, they're a basket case.
They don't know how to
Genuinely,
win.
they're a basket case.
Yeah.
Their best recruitment is Hastings.
Yeah.
Adam Elliott is solid. Lockie
I think
Miller at fullback.
the-
You signed him out 8
he's-
weeks before season starts.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's the problem. Yeah.
these
He's a decent
signings are
player.
just
I like him.
who
Miller.
Miller.
Yeah, no, he's decent.
I like
Nothing
him,
against
but
him.
Yeah, it'll
but he's
take ages, bro.
he joined 6 weeks before
Yeah.
the season starts. Like, how you can build combinations? That's what
Yeah.
preseason's for. Ponga at 6, I've got massive concerns.
And he barely trained. in
He
the
barely
preseason
trained.
too.
Exactly. You know, his
He looks
concussion.
shocking at 5'8".
Nah, come on, bro.
He stays out of the game even more. At least at fullback, he's forced to play.
Yeah.
He's forced to
He's
take
forced to
those
get
kick
involved.
returns. Like
Now he's got his hands. Now he can get more hands on.
They just need the coach just needs to watch the video of Ponga in Game 3 in Origin
Yes,
last year.
yes.
The way Billy Slater utilized him
Yeah.
behind the ruck, just following every play. He was unstoppable.
Yeah,
man.
it was nuts.
He won the game with that try before Ben Hunt's try. But then they've decided in the off season to go, let's move him back to 6, which I don't think he is. I think even the funny thing is, I sent a video of I can't remember if I sent it to that Ducks group, but Ponga's a glitch. Where
Yeah.
bro, they got a 20-meter. The opposition's got a 20-meter tap, and Ponga's in the defensive line, and he just randomly starts walking back towards fullback when he's meant to be defending in the line. So that's going to take like a month for him to realize he's
He
not
does,
a fullback. Yeah. So he left a massive gap in that line as well.
Yeah. But the season is so
But,
exciting. It's around the corner, but it's so
Yeah.
exciting because, like I said, these teams that have done garbage the last couple of years are now on the resurgence. They're on the up.
Yeah.
You know, you've got Panthers who've lost a lot of, they've lost a lot of shock power in Coruscant, sorry.
That's
and
that's
kick out.
huge.
You know, I think more Coruscant,
Yeah.
what he brings to the night.
Is this a new pronunciation?
Yeah.
Why
I'm
are you
really
saying
trying
like
hard.
that?
No, that's how it
No,
was
it's
there
not. It
pronounced.
can't be.
I promise you.
How?
Coruscant.
Say it again.
Coruscant.
Sounds like a wish
Roy
version of
Isao.
Carousel. Or Carousel.
It's like we say,
Coruscant.
Roy
it's Coruscant.
Isao. Yeah.
But now all these clubs have come out, not being disrespectful, but they come out and they go, we want our names to be pronounced like Marita Tapau. It's Taupau.
Yeah.
Oh, Tapau. I like that.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm just trying to be respectful.
did
Oh,
decent on
sorry,
the
but
weekend, actually.
that's hard enough for the commentator as it is.
But they feel the Polynesians.
It's fair,
really
bro.
feel like- but-
Yeah.
I get
Fair
it.
names,
No,
fair names.
I do get it. I do get it.
But I
But like,
also think as well, maybe
let's not
if
make
you
a big
call that
deal
at the
of
beginning
Yeah,
of
yeah.
your time,
yeah.
Yeah.
say from the beginning. Don't
That's
wait
what I'm
10 years
saying.
and then call
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Coruscant's been around since 2012.
That's what I'm saying. Corey sound like an imbecile, but that's how his name is. That's how he wants it now.
Yeah.
The point I'm trying to make is this. You got a team like Panthers that have lost a fair bit in, they've lost quite next year to us.
The hooker, yeah. The hooker.
The hooker is massive, bro. So,
Mitch
you got
Kenny
Sony
just
Luke,
did
Mitch
not
Kenny.
look-
No, nothing.
Look good.
My pick, early pick, like
Don't say Roosters.
it's a Cowboys. I'd say Cowboys Roosters. This is
Yeah.
grand final.
Roosters are
I
making
still
the
think
8.
Penrith will take it.
Yeah, Roosters have a good team, man.
Who's have a
Can
great
you
team,
stop with this whole
We
Roosters are rubbish thing?
are Zbele. We're garbage.
So I ignore Goose when he talks about rugby league in general. I just ignore him. I don't buy anything.
But
He
look
doesn't
at
know
it.
which team he's going
Hang
for.
He
on.
goes for Roosters. He goes for Eagles. He goes
Look
for
at
he
us.
goes
Look
for-
at us last year. Look at us last year.
I was wondering why he was leaning in, but then the second he leaned out, you just pulled him straight back into the video.
Stay in the camera frame.
Last
You seen
year,
it?
we were caught, especially by Nathaniel, to win the comp. We were garbage at the beginning,
Let's
then we
do
sort
the
of picked
comp
up
last
at sorry?
No, I never said you win the comp last year. I said you have the on paper, you have the team what it takes to go all the way. You struggled so early on in the season that you tried playing catch up footy by round 19.
Well, our team sucked, but Crichton got really good towards the middle of the season.
Angus?
Yeah.
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 He was shocking in the
He was
first.
shocking in the
first.
first half.
Yeah.
I don't know what was going
He had a
on.
fight with
Yeah.
Trent Robinson at training.
Did he really?
Yeah.
I heard about that.
Because
Yeah.
he really went to another level in the second half of last year. And
He's
that was a huge
unbelievable.
thing because I don't rate your second rows at all.
No, that
Yeah.
Butcher.
Yeah.
That Butcher, this guy
There was,
scoring 4 tries on.
Chitili Tupanua as well.
Yeah, he's
Great.
off and on.
Loves a knock on.
Loves a drop ball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So you got these teams like, Sharks are pretty consistent. They haven't changed much of recruitment.
Yeah.
Cowboys haven't changed much of recruitment. Look how well they did last year. They were 2 points off from winning the prelim to go to the grand final.
You know what's nuts?
It's crazy, bro. Like, this year's, it's so exciting to see how it's going to go down.
Yeah, it's an
Nico
exciting
Hines
season.
In the preseason has looked even better than last year. I thought he's one of those players that looks so slow that there's times where he looks like a complete Gumby. Like he looks
Yeah.
so bad, but then he just still manages to control that team so well and control the game. Like it's I don't get it. I haven't seen any player like that. Like Cameron Smith wasn't the fastest. He was slow in his movement, but you could tell he had time. Whereas Hines,
1 year, bro.
I know,
1 year.
unbelievable. Like he always played in the halves. Like if you go through his highlights, played for Manly with Turbo. He
right.
played in the halves in 20s, I think, and he was unbelievable. So he's always been a really good ball player. But bro, just this preseason, like that trial he played in the All Stars,
Yeah.
he was brilliant.
Unstoppable.
He was so good.
It's like rugby league stopped for, like, it's like he had a buy and then
I
he just went
know.
back.
Yeah, it's crazy, man.
Nuts.
Yeah. I still don't think he was the best player last year. I think the fact that he was a standout in his team where no one else would get the points. He got the Dally M.
Yeah.
I still don't think he was the best player of last year, but it's just how the system
Who
works.
did you think it was? Cleary?
Cleary missed a few games.
Especially early on.
Bro, Ben Hunt.
Yeah, bro.
Ben Hunt was
Ben
good.
Hunt to
He
me
was
a standout
great last year. That was
Yeah.
ridiculous.
Fantastic, yeah.
But he'll
was
never
That
go
origin
get,
performance was a standout
Yeah.
too.
Oh, the best.
he'll never get
yeah.
considered for anything because his club is garbage.
Yeah.
That's why he'll never be looked
Exactly.
at as one of the higher
Yeah, because they
ups.
won't. If his team was winning more than half of their games,
People would be watching it.
he'd probably get more points.
Yeah.
He'd probably get a lot more threes, but he probably polled a lot of ones and twos because his team lost. Even though he was, even if he was the best player in the game,
That's right.
they would have given it to the team who won.
And it helps with Sharkies winning all the time. Why Nico
Oh,
Hines
bro,
won
they're,
points in it.
they're
Yeah.
easy draw though.
Yeah.
So-
last year.
Yeah, last year was a breeze.
So who
Yeah,
wins it
it's-
this year? Who do you guys reckon?
I still think it'll take the Panthers a few weeks to realise Sonny Luke is a better hooker than Mitch
Yeah.
Kenny. I think
agree.
they'll win. I think Zach Hosking is going to be the rookie of the year.
Yeah.
From the Panthers.
What a
So
signing.
he signed from us. Apparently, was homesick. Went back to the not back to the Panthers, but went back to Sydney and went to the Panthers. I reckon he's an absolute weapon. He'll be a good fit fill in for kick out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Stat? Who do you think's going to win it?
Yeah, I think Panthers again.
Honestly, it's a tough one because Panthers.
Did Panthers win 2 in a row?
Yep.
Yeah.
So this would be their three-peat.
Yep. And
Yeah.
they lost the grand final 3 years ago to
Yeah.
the Storm by 1 try.
Yeah. So if you look at the so I like the Panthers, and you look at just what they've done in the junior development. It's like anyone
they're
can,
set.
it's like anyone can come in and just take over.
Yeah, they're set.
Cleary Ivan doesn't need to go and make money breaking signings.
No, he
He
doesn't.
comes in, he says, "I need a depth signing. I'll pick up Luke Garner from Tigers.
exactly.
I'll pick up Zach Hosking
Yeah.
from Brisbane."
It's crazy, man.
And he'll make them unreal because their system's nuts. Look, Panthers are another real chance for me. I generally think the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, you
They'll
love the
improve.
Cowboys.
I love the Cowboys. I love how hard
I
they
them
work.
last year as wooden spoon, and I'm
Yeah.
imbecile.
So I looked at that team and
On
I
paper.
thought
Tom
I thought Dearden was shocking for us.
For you guys was shocking.
Never showed any potential whatsoever.
Townsend was a bit dry off.
Townsend started to get worse and worse. It was like he was coming to the end. I thought him going to Cowboys was like a retirement sort
That's
of.
what I thought.
You know, but
Drinkwater.
through, bro.
So
He didn't have a
Drinkwater's
starting role.
off and on.
Yeah, Drinkwater didn't start the year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because of
Bro,
time
there's
off,
games where Drinkwater forgot his hands at home. Like he would just drop 100 balls in a game.
Then he
But
turned into
got better and
crazy
better, bro.
player.
He's a freak.
So you think Cowboys as well?
I think Cowboys.
I would love that. I'm okay with Cowboys winning.
It's the Cowboys
As
or
long as
Sharks.
it's not the Roosters or the Panthers.
I love. I know we were speaking about him, but I love.
Heinz.
Oh, you must love him a lot.
I must love him a lot. I forgot his name. Heinz. I love Heinz. I loved him so much in Melbourne. You said he
Yeah.
played for Manly, but wasn't he clubless? Playing.
He was.
Yeah. How?
So he went from Manly Juniors, where he was killing. How old is he? Is he in his mid to late 20s, I'd say.
Yeah.
25 now.
Yeah. So he played.
25.
Yeah.
I'm 27. Look at me. Look at
Yeah.
me.
So
I'm useless.
it's crazy to think that these guys are younger than us. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't feel that
I'm
way.
25.
Yeah. Are you really? You're still a baby. That's good. Good for you.
Rubbing it in.
I was to get pumped for the league season, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah,
after
so
Manly, he was clubless.
After Manly, he was clubless.
And then Craig
So
Bellamy saw him
He
in-
was playing
yeah.
Queensland Cup.
Yeah.
Bellamy picked him up.
let him go.
got him
I
up.
do you know I don't care about a lot of footballers. Like if I see a lot of players on the streets or at the shops, I could care less about getting a signature, getting a photo. I saw Sonny Bill. He was literally this close to me at a restaurant. I could care less. I see Craig Bellamy, I'll freak out. I love him.
Yeah.
He's just what he
I
does.
think that's how I am with Wayne Bennett too.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like if I see the Roosters guy, I keep getting his name.
Robert.
Right, yeah. Like I might say hello, but that's about it. But Craig Bellamy, if I
He
ever
doesn't
see
want
him-
to say hello.
You will
to
never
me,
say
trust
hello.
me.
You will
Huh?
never say hello.
No
Yeah.
chance.
But if I-
It's hard to fade
No
in
chance.
Queensland. You gonna say
Oh
hello?
yeah. But if I ever see Craig Bellamy,
Who, Fatty?
Sadie?
Fady, the singer,
Fady.
Oh.
yeah, I love.
Yeah,
that.
we had to
Fatty Borden.
force him. No, bro.
That's another.
No,
Fady
Fady,
Gold,
the
Fady.
singer. Bro, we saw Fady in
Oh
Queensland,
yeah.
and we
I saw a
and
picture of that.
he was
He looks so
starstruck.
depressed.
Bro,
He looks so sad. Why do he look sad?
because the Broncos were probably,
Yeah, true.
My
Because we
fraction at
sucked.
that
Yeah.
I think Sharkies have a good run.
I hate them.
I think it's between them or Penrith. I want Penrith to get a three-peat, to be honest with you. But because Sharkies have that chemistry, and like you said, barely anyone's left that club, it's pretty much the same side. I think they got...
on the weekend.
They got what?
Yeah.
I said, why do you think they belted us on the weekend?
Yeah.
Nothing has changed for them.
Bro, that's what I think they're going to
They've
have
got
on top
less
of other
depth this
teams.
year, though.
Do they?
That's the problem.
But
Biggest depth.
you look at Hines. Imagine he wins a comp in the next year or two. Look at the story. Clubless, gets picked up.
Beautiful.
Bro, he made his mark when Pappenhausen got injured. Literally, what I believe they were better with him than when Puppy returned, in my opinion. Because when they returned, Puppy was okay, but like they ended up getting kicked out. And then he went to the Sharks. No one expected him to be like. They expected him to be okay, but changing positions, new club. What happened? His club got to
To
what?
the public eye, it was changing positions, but to him, it's like beautiful. I'm
Yeah, he's going back.
Yeah,
Exactly.
did his club make top 4? I think they
Bro,
did.
you know
They
what?
made semis, didn't they? Yeah, and he won best player of the league.
Yeah. What kills me is the Broncos thought this imbecile of Darren Lockyer, who used to be my favourite player, not anymore. They thought it would be a good idea to lowball Nico Hines with a 3-year, $1 million deal, 330 grand a year.
That's right.
And they thought they had him in the bag. And Darren Lockyer came out and said, "Oh, look, you never know these Storm players. They might be really bad out of the Storm system." He said that in
Is he
public.
dumb?
And so Nico Hines just
Wow.
gone. Yeah, yeah.
They went on
100%. That's an
3
insult, bro.
They went a 3-year, 1.8 mil contract.
Yeah, exactly.
And then now he's looking to extend it for another 4 years for like a.
Why?
Yeah.
Why would
We
you
had
live
him in the
Brisbane
bag,
for
bro.
3.8
We had him
mil?
in the bag.
Yeah,
he
they had
would.
him.
He was sealed, signed, sealed, delivered, mate.
And then
We would have had him even at a good price. I reckon we would have had him if this imbecile didn't open his mouth.
Broncos have.
They just need to. They need to believe. Oh, I mean, we still got Reynolds and Reece Walsh. I think is going to go next level this year. But yes.
Broncos are like Parrot. Have some clowns working for them.
Into the
what
frame.
happens
Into
when
the
you
frame.
go-
Into the, there we go.
When
Thank
you
you.
go ex-players, bro, ex-players, especially ex-players that aren't the most intelligent.
like you look at the Saints. You know what I mean? Like a lot of their ex-players would come in. Like they're trying to get coaches from outside the. That's why the system. That's why they've always failed for so long. Like I said, man, honestly, this is going to be nuts. I'm really,
It's
really
gonna
keen.
be a great
because
year.
like there's just certain signings in certain positions. Like, wow, how's Money going to go at the Dogs? How's Walsh going to go at the Bronx? You know, will Hines be able to step it up again? Dolphins. You know, will we see Milford? You know, come back to that form that we knew he could play under with Bennett. You know,
I don't
so
think so.
many questions that we just need answers for.
I
You're not going to know until
swear.
you're tuning in every week. Like,
You know,
That is a
Exciting.
good
You
stat,
know-
though. That was a phenomenal promo for
what can I say,
the
bro?
NRL
Just-
season.
You
This is
know
the
what
most
gets me,
excited
bro?
I've been for the NRL season
Yeah.
in ages, bro. I'm very keen.
Bro.
Very keen.
What gets me is, you know, some teams. I just wonder, motivation, right? What's your view on motivation? Because some teams, there's days, I mean, even athletes, bro. They just rock up and they look like they are not motivated to
Yeah.
play, and they get absolutely pumped, bro.
Mm.
Which I've never understood.
Yeah.
I don't believe in motivation.
You
I
don't
actually
believe
don't.
in what
I
do
don't
you mean
believe
you
in
don't believe
motivation.
motivation?
So I don't, because I believe that for you to be motivated, you have to wake up on the right side of the bed. You have to be happy when you
Yeah,
wake
only.
up. I don't believe in that. Bro, there's days where I feel like absolute crap.
But you still do the job.
You still do the job. You just got to get moving. Bro, when you get on the field, how can you want anything,
Less than a
Less
win.
than winning.
Yeah.
how can you want anything less than winning? I don't understand that, bro. If that's on the field or in life in general, I just don't get it. I don't get how people are so, I don't know, athletes are so dependent on their emotions. I do not understand.
Bro, I do believe that you have some off days from time to time, but the way these athletes, I believe a lot of them don't understand how good they have it. I know a lot of them do, like the smart ones, in my opinion. But there's a lot of them that they don't understand how good they got it. The money they're getting for the stuff that they do. All right, they train hard. All right, you know, some of them are as gifted as others. They have to work and, you know, to beat the people who are naturally talented. I get that. But you compare what they do and the money they make compared to a normal person and what they have to work for and the money they make. And then what they're sooking and they're complaining.
It's
and
interesting.
not so much sooking and complaining, but what they're not motivated or they're not feeling it. Mate, I don't feel like going to work sometimes. I still need to go and I need to perform.
Yeah, and you need to perform at your best.
And if I don't
No
perform, I
matter
get
what.
sacked.
Yeah, correct.
if your motivation as a footy player is not to win a comp,
Yeah, what are you doing?
what do you like? That's why I think about why there's so many off games. Is it, and they're humans like us, but like, is it personal things? You know, is it things that are away from the football field that affect them in their life? Is it, or is it going to be something like, oh, there was a little bust up in the ranks of the footy. There was like a bust up in the coaching rank, whatever, and that's it. They're
Maybe,
just going to people point
maybe,
and go,
and
oh.
this is where as a team, this is where I think Wayne Bennett is so successful. He may not strategically be the best coach, but I believe this philosophy in business as well is that you need to try to get the best out of each individual in their own personal lives, and then they'll perform.
100%.
So if you're not trying to get the best out of each person and make them the best version of themselves, they will not perform for you.
100%. Because I understand what you're saying, Stat, in that like maybe there's things around the game that's causing them to stuff up in the game. But bro, like it's 80 minutes. How is your mind on anything else for 80
Don't
minutes?
get it.
For 80 minutes, it's got to be defend the line, progress up the field. That's all it's got to be for 80 minutes. Like I don't understand the other mindset.
It's a very simple concept.
It's
though.
a very simple concept.
Rugby league's a very simple game.
It's a very simple game, but
But just
it's the
sports
same
in
thing
general,
with
bro.
sports and life in general.
Yeah, correct. I think, but when you look at sports, maybe because it's a job for them, it's not a getaway.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So
It's
when
a
I
job for
play
them.
sports, so that's my chance to absolutely relax. Even though my brain's on, like you've seen, you've played footy with me. I'm the person shouting at everyone more than anyone else on the field, right? So super motivated to win, but it's also where I switch off, like emotionally. So you completely forget about your life.
Yeah.
You could be going through the worst day, but the second you're on the field or on the court or whatever,
It's a
you're
switch, bro.
Yeah.
bro, everything should be, let's win. And not just let's win. Let's just play our absolute best. There should be 100% effort.
Yeah.
But I believe that in all aspects of life.
100%.
Like,
Of course.
you're either,
is-
you're
But-
either in
but
or out.
Sport,
Yeah.
but that's why sport is such a good metaphor to life in general, bro. You got a goal, achieve it, and
Yeah.
achieve that 120%. Because I get it. I get that life, hits you and all this stuff happens. But bro, like you were saying, you go to work, you give 100%. If you don't, you get the sack. But when we get projects, right? Like if I've got an event coming up at church and I know I've got to give it 120%, I put every little piece of my soul into that
100%.
to make it the best thing possible. I have an off day because something went wrong at home. All right, but while I'm there, I'm still trying to give it 120%. It's just that mindset.
You have to.
And it's funny, bro, like you were saying you don't believe in motivation. You know, that's 3/4 of my Verdo job is calling teenage apprentices and saying, why aren't you motivated? What do you need to do to get motivated to go to work? It's crazy.
But a part of that is, and this is where I disagree with Stat in an earlier podcast where you were all right with working from home. I think that's one of the issues that we have. If a lot of people are working from home, they don't feel part of something.
Yeah, that's fair. No
and
team.
so I do think that when you feel cared for and loved at work, I think that if motivation's your thing that you really believe in, I think that you
a lot of people aren't
be
though.
more motivated. Yeah, correct.
But
They're
bro,
not.
like I've seen your Instagram post. I've seen your team. I've seen your work environment. You've created a work environment that a lot of Australians do not have.
I know.
Bro, a lot of people dread going to work every day because they dread seeing their boss. They dread seeing their colleagues because they know they're just going to get reamed for absolutely nothing.
100%.
But you creating a good work environment, a good place for people to want to actually be at, that's the difference.
Can I say, on what I
Thanks,
mentioned in
bro.
that earlier podcast, I backed that at the time in the sense that, like, for me personally, I love working from home.
Yeah.
The reason I started at the company working from home, that all I ever knew was working from home at that particular company. Now, obviously, prior to that, I was working in offices and all that. But what I'm saying is, in that period of time through COVID, my opinion since has changed. I've taken a bit more of a senior role in my work, and now I'm training others.
Awesome.
And and genuinely, bro, you see a whole different side of that. There are people that I'm training at the moment. There are certain people that just need that love in the workplace because there's so much going on, in the background for them. They just need to feel appreciated. They need to feel loved. They need to know that you're on their side.
100%.
For them to be, you know what, I can switch off and I'm getting that love where I need it the most. And for some people, it's work. For some people, it's not over. So for me, my mindset on that has changed since because of that senior role I've taken up now.
Awesome, man.
You know what I mean? Like, now I see it. Now I get, like, why the point is in that. Because people use the office to get away from home. For a lot of people, we're home 24/7 and we can't get at home. Our work is at home. Everything's at home. What's their escape? For some, it's the grog. For some, it's a lot more, a more serious route. But I had to see that firsthand.
Yeah.
For me to be like, okay, now I understand why people love coming to the office. People need that team camaraderie. People need to be together. I get it.
But see, people like us, that's church as well, though. The boys hanging out, seeing a lot of people don't have a big, strong group of friends. Like, I was thinking about it today. We have a group chat with 50 blokes where we just talk rubbish and share important stuff and then plan lunches every other day. A lot of people don't do that.
Do you know what's sad? It's almost like this generation and this culture we live in encourage people that it's okay to be sad.
Yeah, it's true.
And when reality is, sad feelings aren't going to pay the bills. Sad feelings aren't going to get the job done. Sad feelings are not. Don't get me wrong. We all get sad, and I understand that there is an extent to depression and mental illness.
Yeah, you're not talking about that. You're not talking about that.
But if the culture encouraged someone to say it's okay to be down sometimes, but don't forget your role. Don't forget what you're here to do. Don't forget there's people relying on you. Don't forget that you have a job to do. You have responsibilities, and if you don't fulfill them,
For sure.
things are going to go bad.
But one thing that the other side of that is that why would you care about your responsibilities when a company does not make you
Care
feel
about you.
important?
Yeah.
And I
really believe
I feel that,
one of the biggest things in our company, and I think why we're doing really well and growing and everyone's happy, is every single person is just as important as the next person. I don't care if you're a physio with 10 years of experience, or you're the receptionist, or you're a support worker, or you're a student that's been on placement for a week. You are just as important to our team and to our patients and to everyone as the next person.
People are looking for value, bro. They're looking to feel valued and feel loved.
Valued, bro.
And that's the problem, bro. Not enough people are feeling valued or loved. That said it straight out. They just want to be loved. They just want someone to talk to, man. So talk to someone.
100%.
Sure.
But I reckon that because those people, they might not experience this, so they don't know what to do, but they need the advice of someone that will tell them, you know what, things will be better, but you need to have a positive attitude. whether it's you seek a new job or you seek a new role, or there's something you can do to make that toxic environment at work better. Whatever it is, you don't give up and you keep trying, and things will get better. But unfortunately, people are encouraged to just stay sad and depressed, and whatever happens, happens.
Yeah, I do think a lot of managers and CEOs and directors out there are absolute clinical sociopaths, though, where they have zero empathy for their
100%.
team. So
Makes me sick.
I think the biggest thing, it's tough, man. I've seen it before. I've worked under that before. Like when I worked in retail, while doing uni, I've worked under that. Like there's some heartless people, but the biggest thing is identifying when your staff are either. I don't even like calling them staff. Everyone's part of the team. So identifying when people are feeling down and getting to the bottom of that. Why are you feeling down? Like,
What's going on?
yeah, what's going on? Like, bro, like you said, Goose, all of us feel down. Bro, I haven't had the best week. Like, I've been more stressed than normal. But the nice thing now is that when you're at the same level, like even as the boss of the company, when I'm at the same level as everyone else, and everyone knows that from the interview, I think that it gives me an opportunity for them to also care about me, and that's something I love. Whereas I do see a lot of bosses out there just completely isolated. Like I met up with someone in a different company, works in disability, and the first thing he said was like we stay in touch and we're mates now, and he goes, bro, being a business owner is so lonely. Like, and it can be. So it's not just the staff that obviously get worked a fair bit, but even as a business owner, it can be very lonely. So, but that's why I think it's really important to have a good relationship with the team that you're in. I think building each other up as humans first, as people first, and work comes second. I really believe, I honestly believe I can get anyone, because I care enough about every single person that joins my team. I think I can get anyone, if I care about them enough, they can achieve anything that they could put their mind to. I truly believe that.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
On that note, ladies and gents, we hope we made you feel loved today. We hope we gave you a little bit of a smile, ending on a little bit of
hopefully Goose gets one of those cryo boxes.
Without the O.
Without the Isn't that a coffin?
Okay. Well done.
I'll be crying from happiness that I'm dead.
Oh, mate, this is a great podcast.
It's fun.
Emil, where the people finding you, bro? Where they find you online?
High Performance Health on Instagram. That's the most active, and that's it. Otherwise, you can, if anyone needs help, even in their career in general, I'm more than happy to help direct people in their path. So that's my Instagram's Emil Joseph. That's pretty much it.
Love it. Stat?
Yeah.
Look, you find me at Faith Baptist Church, man. That's where you'll find me.
That's
No. You'll also find me there, but I'm saying, like, in terms of social media, I'll link you out with the stat. I don't know how to do social media for the life of me, so I've got another year of that happening.
I don't believe. No, I think you're good with it.
Thanks, man.
I don't think you're active, but I think you're good with it.
Thanks, man.
Well done.
Anyway,
Good.
so link you out with the stat. That's where you'll find me.
You're
Prep for another big year. Genuinely, very excited.
Nice.
A lot more guests.
Nice.
Very keen. It's going to be a good one.
You find me here, there, everywhere, but you tag me in the
Just not in
videos
a-
as well, so
not
you
in an
can find me on
air-conditioned
Insta. You won't find
Go find
me
him in the cool room.
in a air-conditioned room. Let me tell you, you'll find me melted.
You'll find him in the cryotherapy.
And ladies and gents, thank you again for joining us for another episode. Have a chat with Ray and Stat. Hit the subscribe button. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. We'll see you next time.
Yo.
Oh yeah. Cracker. That was brilliant.